Here we are for sale, our October 2020 on a 70 plate Ford Transit Custom. This is a 300 model, meaning it's got a 3-ton gross vehicle weight. This is the short wheelbase or L1 limited van, so limited being the spec. This has got the 2-litre Eco Blue diesel engine producing 130 PS, accompanied with a 6-speed manual gearbox. And what we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a Ford Transit Custom Limited of this age, and we'll also talk you through the bits of which have been added to this particular example, and also the factory extras, the condition, and talking about the service history as well, seeing as it is currently available for sale at the time of recording. So we'll try and cover as much as we possibly can. Looking at the rear of the vehicle then, we can see that this one is spec'd with rear barn doors. So barn doors are 2 doors which open like so. On a limited you get a number of elements which come colour coded, so that includes door handles, bumpers, mirror caps and mouldings as well, like those down the side and that above the rear number plate. You also get parking sensors front and rear, so you can see they're integrated into that colour-coded rear bumper which I just mentioned. You have got parking sensors just there. And then the first thing to note which has been added, you can see we've got this lovely rear spoiler, and that ties into the roof bars, the side bars, wheels. It all goes together to give this lovely sporty look. I think it looks absolutely stunning. You can also see that the previous owner has added some deadlocks. We've got deadlocks here on the rear door, we've got them on the side loading door, and also an upgraded driver's door lock as well. In terms of condition here at the rear of the vehicle, I can see a few blemishes in the paintwork here, just in this sort of sign writing panel here, the upper part of the rear doors. Certainly not massively noticeable, but of course if there's anything I can see I will gladly point it out to you, but otherwise looking very presentable indeed. If we open up the rear doors then we can start to have a look inside the back of the van. So you've got this little yellow arm, you can give that a pull, and that allows you to open the door to its full 180 degree opening position, which of course gives you maximum accessibility, but also allows me to show you fully inside the back of the van. And this is where we can see that we have got brand new ply lining inside here. We do this on the vast majority of panel vans that we get into stock. Of course the ply lining is there to protect the vehicle, so if you've got cargo moving around in here in the back, it's not going to cause a nasty outward dent in the side of the van. But of course pay attention as well to just how clean and tidy the inside of the van is here. It's just in really lovely order. The Limited also comes with this nice plastic floor, which is fantastic. It allows you to sweep it out very easily to keep it nice and clean. We've also got the factory fitted bulkhead there, which is just bolted in around the outside. That comes with a load through hatch as well, so you can get some longer items in there. And this brings us on then to the first factory fitted optional extra, and that is that this one has got LED load lights. So it's a really cheap optional extra to tick from new, but when in lower light conditions it makes a big difference. Looking at the rear doors as well then, you can see we've got full door coverage of the rear doors as well. Just sets it off very well, and of course, as I say, it does its job by protecting actually the outside of the vehicle, because as I say, it's not going to cause an outward dent in the side of the van. Continuing then around the outside, we'll have a look here down the driver's side, and that is looking very straight and clean. There's a couple of little pin dents which I can point out. There's one just here to the right of the driver's door lock, and I think there's another one, yes, just lower down here. Now we have got our paintless dent removal specialist booked in to come and have a look at those while he's here, so those will certainly be improved, but otherwise, as I'm sure you can agree, looking really sharp and fantastic condition on the outside. Wheels, we have got a brand new set of Caliber T-Sport 20-inch gloss black alloy wheels. These are fully load rated with load rated tyres. We absolutely love these wheels. They just set the Transit Custom off so nicely. I think the style really suits it, and as I say, we have got that Locks for Vans upgraded driver's door lock there as well. Now if we open up the driver's door then, we can start to have a look inside the cab, so you can have a look at the floor then, just how clean and tidy that is down there, certainly considering its mileage. Looking at the driver's seat, there's no excessive wear there to the edge of the driver's seat. We've got height adjustability here, and this is height adjustability of the front of the seat, or what they call thigh adjustment. You have got a driver's armrest which is on a ratchet, so you can set that to your desired height. You've also in the middle then got a nice fold down work tray with a couple of cup holders and somewhere to store your paperwork. Now another factory extra is that this one, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this on the camera, but just down there is a 230 volt 3-pin socket. So this one has been spec'd with the power inverter from new, which is a really nice touch. Electric windows, electric folding mirrors, and that's how those operate there, by pulling that dial back towards you, like so. Having a look at the driver's door card, that's all in fantastic order as well. You've got auto-activated lights and auto-activated wipers as standard, 2 full remote keys with the vehicle, and you can see here a number of spares for the deadlocks around the van. Leather multifunctioning steering wheel. On the left hand side you've got your cruise control settings there on your volume for the radio, and on the right hand side then you have got controls there for the onboard computer and also to answer and hang up the phone. You can see here this one has got the largest screen in the middle because it has got satellite navigation, which is very nice actually. So the screen I'm talking about is this screen here. I say slightly larger than on the standard limited. It gives you a few more sort of controls, a few more displays there in front of you. You can actually view your navigation things right in front of you there. But you can see in the top left hand corner of that is the mileage, so 80,013 miles. You wouldn't think it looking at the condition. Up on top of the dashboard then, we've got plenty of easy access storage, a 12 volt socket and a USB, and the reason for that is of course you on that Sync 3 screen where you've got the satellite navigation, which is a factory optional extra. I didn't mention that. You have of course got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so fantastic features to have on the van. So you've got a choice really of how you want to navigate using this vehicle. So you can use the inbuilt satellite navigation, but you can also use things like your Apple Maps if you want to. You can even navigate via Google Maps or Waze as well. So lots of different options there. You can listen to your podcast, your music, all completely on the screen. Absolutely fantastic. And as I say, you have got Android Auto as well. Down below then, all of this comes as standard air conditioning, heated seats, heated windscreen, and also heated wing mirrors. USB port and a 12 volt socket just there as well. 6-speed manual gearbox to go along with that 130 brake horsepower engine. And down below then, a nice hidden cup holder just there, but lovely condition inside here. And as I say, a couple of really nice optional extras there with the 230 volt power converter and also the satellite navigation. Moving then around to the front of the van, and of course with 80,000 miles, as expected, there are some stone chips here to the bonnet. It's going to be very difficult to show you these in this sort of light, but hopefully the camera is conveying that accurately as possible. So usual stone chips consistent with its age and mileage there. At the front you can see a few just dotted around here on the front bumper, not massively noticeable, but as I say, we are fussy, and if there's anything we can see, we will gladly point it out to you. The Limited comes with these headlights, which gives you this fantastic LED daytime running light around the outside, and then part of the styling package as well is you have got this fantastic Ford Trail front grille. We've also got the nice front splitter. Front parking sensors come as standard, and also front fog lights, which also act as cornering lights. And finally then, looking down the passenger side of the vehicle, and again just looking in these sort of reflections for any dents or ripples or any blemishes like that. And I can see there are some touch-ins just here. So we got one just above my finger there on the side loading door, and there are a couple lower down here. So just in this sort of area here on the side loading door, so as I say, touched in the correct colour, so to sort of make sure that they're not going to get any worse. But there are some little stone chips here, as I say, on the side of the van, which have been touched in on the side loading door. I must say though, I do think that package there of the wheels, sidebars, front grille, splitter, rear spoiler does really set the vehicle off very nicely, and of course not forgetting the roof bars as well. Opening up the passenger door just gives you another look at the inside of the van from this angle. Lovely condition there, same with the seats and also the dashboard, all looking very, very nice indeed. And we'll just open up the side loading door just to give you another aspect there of the load space. Now I did mention right at the start of the video about service history, so we have got service history with this vehicle. So 2 previous services recorded with the van, around 25,000 I think the first one, and then the second one I think around possibly 60,000, but we have put this right through our workshop before, well, during our preparation. So another full service now, so 3 services recorded with the vehicle, and of course we've gone through it with a fine tooth comb as well to give it a clean bill of health. And crucially, the vehicle before sale will also have its wet belt changed. The timing belt will be changed on this vehicle before sale. We like to see them done around the 80,000 mark, so this is a good candidate for that to be done. Of course, no issues with it at the moment, but as I say, it's something that we feel is certainly worth doing around this sort of mileage. So as I say, this one will have that before it leaves us. An absolutely stunning van, lovely condition and spec as well on this one. If you'd like to see the full advert, if you haven't seen already, please head over to our website there, bridgeendvans.co.uk. You can contact us a number of ways via the website, but you can also call us on either of the numbers listed there at the bottom of the sign. Of course, all of our stock is advertised on the website, so you can by all means go ahead and have a browse through there, look at the other Transit Customs or other vans that we've got currently in stock, or sometimes even we advertise them when they're coming into stock, so worth keeping an eye on there. And there is a mailing list on there to have a look at as well. If you have liked the video, by all means feel free to leave a like down below and subscribe to our channel. I think we've just passed 2,000 subscribers, so by all means feel free to do that. Coming back to the van briefly, we can offer finance at very competitive rates on all of our vehicles for private individuals or for limited companies. We can deliver our vans nationwide, and we can also take cars or vans in part exchange. Thank you very much for watching.